So I am going to pass it over to sorry, I make it a little bigger here, to our director, Danielle Garuba, who is going to go over a little bit about who we are and what we're about. You'll see that we are located in the Student Center, room 114. Sorry, I can't make this slide bigger for some reason. It keeps popping me out of there. But we'll be able to, oh, it's not working. We'll go to the next slide and Danielle will introduce you to the members of our team.
Okay, awesome. Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me. Carrie, yes?
Yep,
Okay, I'm getting
you're
thumbs
good.
up. Okay, awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Danielle Garuba. I direct our Student Life and Leadership Department. As you could see, Carrie put a Meet Our Team slide up here, and we just wanted to have you put faces to names. So if you see me there, it kind of looks like I'm wearing the same shirt, which is weird. But I'm not. It is different. So I am Danielle. Like I said, I direct the department. We are made up of 4 parts. The department itself, our new student orientation. That's something that Student Life and Leadership puts on throughout the semesters. Carrie is our new student orientation coordinator. It's somewhat of a new role for her. She started that last year for us. Our next staff member is Jennifer Nicolini. She is our lead coordinator. So if you sometimes see we abbreviate things, it's LEAD, which stands for Leadership, Education, and Development. She is the one who puts on all of those really great lunch and learns, community service, campus cleanups, and lots of fun things that she does throughout the semester. And last but not least is Jeanette Cluxton. She is our club and organization coordinator, and that kind of makes up the 4 parts of our Student Life and Leadership Department. Our clubs and organizations, I always say this, are very robust. Jeanette could, probably get into more details or Carrie, but we actually had close to 40 active clubs here on campus last year. So we do have a very robust offering. I always like to just put my plug in. If you see something you don't like or see something that you want to start, we're happy to work with you to start something of your interest. So keep that in mind. If you do visit the website, visit our Instagram, and you see, I really want to do XYZ club, come and talk to us. We're always interested in adding more clubs onto the books. Okay, so how do you know what's going on here at Mercer? Lots of ways. We get this question a lot. We advertise, I think if we added it up one time, I think it was like 18 different platforms and varieties of ways that we advertise. So we do have a lot going on here at the campus. I actually send out weekly emails, so you will see that coming from Student Life and Leadership. Usually every Thursday or Friday, they come out kind of telling you what's going on for the following week. So make sure that you're checking your student email, make sure that you're looking out for those. That's kind of how you're going to know what's going on here on campus. We also put flyers up as well. And we have student leaders who go around and Student Life and Leadership staff members who go around with mini flyers, meet and greet with you and tell you about all the happenings that we have here on campus. So you will sometimes see us at tables in the hallway or just kind of roaming around outside with stacks of flyers, really trying to get the word out about our events and activities. And social media, of course. So here is all the ways that we can connect with you. We have like 6 or 7 different accounts. Some are more active than others. I would definitely recommend following us on Instagram. We usually put up some kind of Instagram story once or twice a day. We have all of our events as posts, so you can kind of, take a screenshot of them and save them to your phone so you know what's going on. And we also have a lot of Instagram lives going on as well. So we try to keep things, something for everybody. We still have our hybrid events going on. So a lot of times we're Instagram live filming something. If it's happening live and you really wanted to hear that particular lecture that you're not able to come to, you can pop on Instagram live, and a lot of that is being shown on there as well. We also have a Monday meditation. This semester, that's going to be 7:30 p.m. every Monday. It's like a 20-minute half-hour session. I really enjoy that. I personally do it myself every Monday. And she is, again, going on Instagram Live. And we also have a yoga class as well that's through Instagram Live. So if you just want to like relax and chill, That's going to be Thursday night with Tracy at 5:30. And again, they're just going to pop on Instagram Live and you can join them from basically wherever you are. So that's one of the bigger tools that we use. And I think, yeah, so I'm going to actually call on Jen Nicolini, and she's going to tell you in more detail about our leadership education and development program. Oh, Carrie, we can't hear you.
Yep, Jen's in my
Okay.
office. Yep, she's gonna talk from here.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. This is Jennifer Nicolini, and I'm the coordinator of the Leadership Education and Development Program. And what this program is about, it's offered to current students who are enrolled in a credit course at Mercer County Community College. And it's for the students who want to develop their skills and communication, work within a team, create change in their community, and demonstrate leadership qualities among the student body while promoting effectual, positive change in society. So when you're involved in the program, you'll receive bi-weekly newsletters with tips about interviews, authentic leadership, how to get involved. There's informative lunch and learns that are like really fun. And in the past, we've had notable speakers such as Dr. Colleen Georges, who's an author and a professor at Rutgers. Dr. Tracy Olshafer, who's also an author. She's come and done many presentations for us. We have community stakeholders like Lasagna Love. The woman that came was great. She told people how to like get involved in just like easy, simple ways, because maybe you don't know how to start. So that's what the program is about. Events that are held every semester also include community service types of events. That could be anything from wrapping silverware for the Trenton Soup Kitchen to cleaning up the campus, which is always fun. I'm always surprised about how many students come out for that. They seem to really like that. And I co-sponsor activities like bake sales with other clubs. Like EOF, I co-sponsored a bake sale for the breast cancer awareness. That was last fall. Mycology Club, which was the study in mushrooms. We did a whole theme table. And what that does is we raise money for any types of outside organizations that you know a club might want to donate to. So this semester, should you want to join, I would highly suggest that you stop by my table on Club Day. So I will have a LEAD, L-E-A-D, table for leadership education and development table all by itself for you to find out the requirements of what you would need if you wanted to join the organization. And it's really fun and it's worth it and you're making a difference. So I hope to see you at the table and I will pass it over to the next person.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks, Jen. So she did talk about Club Day, and that's what our next slide is all about our clubs. So we do hold a club day. This year it will be on September 24th, starting at 11:30 to 1:30. I'm sorry, it says the quad, but we're actually going to be in the gym this year, so I apologize for that. But we'll get you there. There'll be lots of signs around saying to go to the gym, and that's a chance for you to meet Jen and find out about LEAD, but also meet with representatives from, like Danielle said, we have over 35, 40 active clubs on campus that were on campus last semester. Now these are the ones that were on campus last semester. It does change every semester because people change on campus every semester. So there might be students who are interested in these topics and there might not be. It depends on who starts the clubs and who continues on the clubs after maybe graduating people have moved on. Some clubs do go inactive. Doesn't mean that they can't come back into being active. That happens a lot too. Or like Danielle said, if you don't see anything that you are interested in, but you have an idea for a club that you have at least 10 other people that are interested in, and you find a staff or faculty member to sponsor that with you, you could start your own club and you can come visit us in SC 114 and talk to us about that. Jeanette will be happy to help you with that. She is the coordinator of the clubs. I help her with the training and the facilitation of some of the club matters, but Jeanette is your contact point for the clubs. And you can see we have a wide variety of clubs and organizations here. Next up is my role. So I am the new student orientation coordinator. If you are a new student, you probably have received many emails from me regarding our in-person and virtual events. We have done these webinars for the last week and a half now. They will all be uploaded. Almost all of them are uploaded. Just the last 3 have to be uploaded today, and then they'll be complete from all 17 webinars that we have done this spring, this fall, sorry, summer, going into fall. And you'll be able to go through those at your own pace and check out each one of those resources, which we love having that webinar ability because we know that not everybody can make it to campus. And even if you did come to an in-person orientation, this is additional information that you're learning. But there is a My Mercer, which you learned here, and there is information about financial aid, which you might have seen in an in-person event, but these are other departments: counseling, scholarship, career services, transfer. All of these are other departments that you definitely want to hear from as well. And that's what those webinars go into. So as a new student orientation coordinator, I really work to help you become acclimated to Mercer, feel at home here, and know what your resources are that are available to you, because there are tons of people who are here to help you on your academic journey here at Mercer. So I have the link for YouTube there. You can see that our handle on YouTube is MCCC_NSO. That's for new student orientation, so you can remember that easily. Check out those and definitely give us feedback. If there's other places you want to hear from on campus, we'd love to do other webinars too. We can continue to do that. We can do new ones in the spring or as they go around. So speaking of feedback, we're almost done. I am going to put in the chat a survey for you guys to fill out if you're on here with us today. I'm going to put that in there so that, hold on, let me make sure it goes to everyone in the meeting. While we're finishing up here, and if you're thinking of any questions, you can go to that survey and you can see, oop, I'm pulling it up right here, that you can tell us what kind of things you'd like to see for new student orientation, for new student weeks, that kind of information. We'd love to hear that back from you. And we also do give out a gift card to one winner from a drawing that we do from all the responses from the survey. So can you see my screen again, my presentation, hopefully?
Yes.
All right, wonderful, thank you. And we really want you to know, basically from Student Life, we are here for you. We are rooting for you. We want you to get involved on campus because we really feel that college is more than just going to your classes and doing the academics. Of course, that's the most important part about what you're doing in college. But we also want you to make connections here. And we find that the events that we put on for you help you forge those connections that can help you in your career later on with networking with people in your areas, also with friendships. We know that that's a really big part of college too. So we want you to get involved, and we can't wait to see you here on campus in the fall. So as you're filling out that survey and just digesting everything, because we did go over a lot, are there any questions? You can unmute yourself at this point if you want to ask a question, or if you would rather put it in the chat. I do have the chat pulled up. Feel free to ask any questions. If you have a question about clubs or events we do on campus, make sure to watch out for our new student weeks. We have 2 full weeks of activities on both of our campuses, West Windsor and the JKC campus. That's a great way to start your semester, is really meeting new people and meeting us those first few weeks and getting plugged in. I'll go back to that social media page in case you missed that. Make sure right now, before we get off of here, you join our Instagram. That's the easiest way to see what's going on every day. I don't see any questions in the chat. I'll be quiet for a minute to see if anyone has any questions, if you want to unmute yourself. No questions for us today. Any last thoughts from the Student Life team? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We are so happy that you were able to join us. We really encourage you to follow through and check out some of our other webinars. And we hope to see you on campus really soon. All right. Have a great day.